Okay, so I can't think of a film that has had this much hype. In all honesty, this movie premiered at festivals in 2011. I've been hearing how good this movie is since 2011. Now, is that much hype gonna ruin this movie, or is it gonna make it even better? Your Next is a new home invasion thriller, and anymore with home invasion thrillers, you have to do something different because there's so many of them now that you have to do some new twist or some new look at the genre to make it different or appealing to an audience. I mean, this year already we've had The Purge, and they tried to add this whole it's legal tonight vibe to it, which made it different than others. Your Next shows us this family and their friends coming together at this big, beautiful house for this meal. And lo and behold, three guys in animal masks decide, you know what, we're gonna break into this house and we're gonna screw things up for them. We've seen it all before, right? Sort of. See, for me, the third act of Your Next was fantastic. It really switched gears, it changed up the entire film completely, and it really started to tribute retro 80s horror, right down to the symphonic music. It was awesome. Unfortunately, the first two acts of the movie felt pretty much run-of-the-mill for me. There was jokes that were trying to be made to kind of insert dark comedy into the movie, and sometimes it worked, and sometimes it made for awkward laughs in the audience where they weren't entirely sure, are we supposed to laugh at this, or is this supposed to be serious? For a few different characters, some of the acting is truly appalling, and I couldn't get over it for a large portion of the movie, and I definitely saw the ending coming. It was very in your face that this certain thing was going to happen, and of course it did. It wasn't really that surprising, it was pretty predictable. The first two acts of the movie just were very run-of-the-mill, straightforward home invasion. There's guys outside, they're gonna break in, they're gonna kill people in various ways. It's when the third act started, when one particular character, this awesome badass chick, who kind of rose suddenly as the lead of the character, very much in the vein of the film Alien, where you show an entire group of people, and then all of a sudden towards the end, Sigourney Weaver's like, you know what, I'm gonna take care of stuff, and she did. Throughout the whole movie, I was like, I know this girl, where is she from? Then it dawned on me, Step Up 3D. Safe to say, she's better in this movie. Her character's awesome and by far the best part of this movie. And she's what made the last half hour of this movie incredibly great. I really enjoyed the last 30 minutes of this movie. For me, it saved the entire movie because up until then, it was very straightforward, very cliched, and I didn't really think anything about it was special at all, and I kept telling myself, why were so many people hyping this movie for so long? And I think that's going to be damaging to this film because so many people who saw it at that first festival in 2011 made it out to be the next Halloween, the next Scream. They just made it out to be like this incredible, incredible film. For me, I just think it's an okay horror film with a kind of rocky start, a kind of rocky middle, and a fantastic finish with a great musical score. That's definitely one of the pluses of this movie. I'm going to give Your Next a B-. It is kind of disappointing for me because I heard so many great things about it. Critics were praising it so much. Lots of jump scares made through music, not too much genuine tension. For the most part, the last 30 minutes of this movie are awesome, but up until then, I was very disappointed. So guys, if you've seen Your Next or you're going to see it soon, let me know what you thought of it below, and as always, thanks very much for watching, and if you like this, you can click right here and get Stuckmanized.